Already. So, G, man, talk to us. Give us a little history lesson first, maybe.
Talk to me. What do you need? What do you need to know? I mean, like I said in the beginning, we all started off hustling, became rappers, and my cousin Dennis, whom you all know, was really into fashion when we was kids. So he eventually got into the industry, started the brand. It failed, learned the game, and obviously he started the brand Crooks and Castles, and I kind of got thrown into the fire. I really didn't even know nothing about marketing. So once I got on the team, I did my research, read books, went online, did everything I could to learn the game, and eventually I got to this position, and here I am now. But yeah, it was a process, man. It was a long process. The game is just too hard. Like, but one thing I know about this game is that being real in this industry can get you far. Hustling in the streets too, like you gotta always keep it 100 because the streets could see you quick, man. Like they could read you like a book, and if you come in sideways, you're gonna get called out real quick, and different consequences for those type of things though too in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that translated into the fashion industry, and plus like I could never act a different way just because it get me far. Like being real to me is just a second nature. Like I couldn't fake the funk with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be transparent and keep it a buck. It's just me. I'm comfortable with where I'm at in the game now, just because I've learned how to deal with people, and the different type of aspects you got to learn about. The PR and marketing industry. It comes with a lot of things. Not people just see the hype that when you're dealing with celebs, actors, celebrities, influencers, whoever it may be. But there's also a lot of work that comes behind it. So, we don't post all that. We just post the exciting shit. But you still gotta put in the work, man. I came a long way. It's just all about being hungry and willing to learn the game. Whether you go to college or not. Obviously I went for a little bit, but I had to learn. I was thrown in the fire. I was thrown to the wolves, man. And I wasn't even welcomed when that happened. I just had to just keep my head down and keep pushing, man. After like 2 or 3 years, I became the marketing director at Crooks and Castles. So yeah, it's a blessing, man. I feel good. I feel good. I feel really good. When the brand took that fall, or we kind of separated ourselves, the next journey was crazy, man. Like I didn't know what I was gonna do next. I didn't know if I wanted to still be in the industry, or what life still had to offer me. So I went and ventured out and try to couple other things, and it didn't really pan out. So I was just like, you know what, get back on focus, and get back on the game. Fortunately, I hit up Chris, who owns the Leverage, and we're peoples. I hit him up early, and he was just like, if you would have hit me up like 3 months earlier, I would have put you on, but I already hired a marketing director." I think a week or 2 weeks later, he hits me back. He's like, "Yo, my marketing director sucks. What's up?" I'm like, "What's up? Let's work." Um, so that in itself was a blessing, and that was like what, literally 5 years ago. This is my fifth year at the company now, the Leverage showroom. So yeah, that was a blessing, man. But in those times, I was doing a bunch of other side gigs. Still, I went back to hustling. I don't know, man. It was crazy. You gotta learn how to adapt, right? Even as an artist, or even whatever it is that you may be, man. I'm an OG at this point. I'm not old. You know what I'm saying? I'm an OG, but like whatever it may be, fashion artist, you have to be positive and congratulate these new guys. It's their turn. It's a young man's game, right? It's just all about how you perceive it, man. You can't be a hater. Um, I still like the music that I listen to, but there's a lot of even new artists that I fuck with that sound like the era I came from. You know what I mean? But I do fuck with the new artists, like even in fashion, right? There's a bunch of new brands from where we all came up. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, like a lot of these guys, I would say need to change up their mental because um, it's a fast paced game and it's a young man's game too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. I'm cut from a different cloth. A lot of people these days don't want to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if I don't do the work, I'm not gonna eat. Especially I got a family to feed now, so there's no way I'm taking a break. Like I'll do a vacation. You know, of course you have to, but mentally you got to take breaks. But after that, you got to get back in a grind mode. Like I'm in grind mode daily. Even when I get home and see the baby, I try to like put it on pause, but no, my mind's going like 100 miles per hour thinking about what we could do next over here at this spot and with our company and even with my family, how to level up. I'm always thinking, man, I'll sleep when I die. Fuck that. I'm from the hustle. I'm from the hustle era. So my mental states just keep going. Like, yo, there's no time to rest. I wake up early every day just because of my daughter. She wakes up around 6 o'clock. I'm up at 5, right? So I could just clear my head mentally, have my coffee and get ready for the day. Because in this game, it's either kill or be killed. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a young man's game. So every day I'm researching trends, whatever the next step may be for us to elevate. So that's why I said like, this game keeps me young because I gotta keep moving. I gotta do the research. I gotta see what's next up or what's even hurting the brand or how we can elevate. That's what's keeping me young right now. And especially being in the fashion game, I can still dress, you know, pretty fresh. So that's what's keeping me in the game and how I stay sharp. Lucky for us, everybody had the same vision, and that was to get paper. You know what I mean? And to elevate the brand and let it be known who was behind the brand too. So if you're a new brand, man, like, and you love being in the industry, stick with it. Like keep pushing, keep your head up. Eventually, it's doors are gonna open for you and learn the game. That's all I can say is just stay focused because the energy that you put into your brand is the energy that you're gonna get back. Because I see a lot of kids these days not putting that 100% effort into it, and obviously getting that result back. So, yeah, I would say, if you really like the game, you got to give it 110% every single day. That one really hurt. Like I had a lot of people in my family pass before, but I was super close to my brother Ludes, rest in peace. He was a part of the rap group, a part of the Crooks and Castles family. That one really hurt bad. But like, again, life, that's part of life, right? You got to learn to keep pushing with that. We still, to this very day, are gonna rep his name till we die. It's gonna be Luda forever. But it just tells you in life, it's written, right? You just got to keep going in life and living, right? Be positive, man. We're here. We're not here for a long time. So do what you got to do on a daily basis. Live life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? I wanna motivate people, man. Like if we could just sit down in a room and politic all day, there's so many ways. There's so many ways to get this bread in life. Like if one thing doesn't happen, all right, let's move on to the next. Just don't give up. Like why would you give up? We're here on this earth, right? Like look, man, life is short. Get this bread and live life. Fruits of labor, man. Like, take your vacations, eat good, but grind. And obviously take care of your mental health, man. Like we've all been there. It's all about how we proceed, man. Like I said, man, life is short. let's get this bread and enjoy life while we're here. Like, rest in peace, Luda. I wish he was still here, but there's nothing I can do about it. I just gotta keep motivating myself every day, my family, my friends, y'all, whoever it may be. I'm feeling good, man. Just got a fresh cut for y'all for the interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited about the things that's in the future to come. Obviously, I've been making chess moves, so it's my time. It's my time. And you guys are about to see within the next year how I level up. I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm just gonna let y'all see what I got cracking, and the world's gonna see how G does, straight up.